This is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Yo, what's going on, people? How you doing? It's EJ Boxing Live here, and we are back. So we're gonna talk about who is the greatest boxers to retire undefeated, and obviously we've got a good list here from back in the days and regular. I guess I'm gonna put some other guys in there. I know there's quite other guys who've retired undefeated. The Spinotka, I think he would have been on the list, and some others. But these are more notable ones that most people they debate with time and time again. So let's talk about it, right? So we've got, let's start from the end. So we've got Edwin Valero, record 27 wins, 0 losses with 27 knockouts. He had a life and death fight with Antonio DeMarco, and names on his records, I'm not too sure. He has some all right names in his record. All right names in his record. Hall of Famers, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about how many Hall of Famers on his record. I'd have to dig in deep in that. I mean, we are here. We might as well dig in deep. And let's dig in deep on Edwin Valero. And let's have a look at his record. Let's have a look at what he accomplished in his record and see what he did, man. The guy was impressive. Everyone, Edwin Valero, man. He was, I believe he killed himself, you know. It's a shame he killed himself. But let's have a look at him. Edwin Valero. Let's have a look at his record. I should have had it kind of up in hand already, but let's get it going. You guys just commentate in the chat. Got loads of things happening later on tonight, but let's talk about this because it came up on my screen earlier on, or came up on my Facebook feed, so I thought I'd make a video on it and talk about it because it's a good topic. Undefeated, retired undefeated, never lost. Edwin Valero, okay. So at the age, I think died at 28 years of age. He's young as well. 5'6" from Venezuela. Yeah, like he got Antonio DeMarco. He had a WBC for quite a long time. He's got some names. How long has he had it for? He had it from 2006 to 2010. 4 years. Not bad. The names on his resume, he's a former WBA champion. These names are just like, well, I'd have to get now over here to this thing. But all knockouts, man. A lot of knockouts. In fact, he knocked out every guy he ever got in the ring with. That's quite impressive. 21 wins with 27 wins with 27 knockouts and 28. Good impressive record. In a tough fight with Antonio DeMarco at the time, who came to fight him, who was basically only had 1 loss himself. DeMarco came into that fight. DeMarco came into that fight with 23 wins. Actually, maybe it was Valero who actually gave him his loss. Actually, not too sure. I think no. Well, I think he lost previously before Valero. Even any matter. Hall of Famers, very thin. Great fighter, absolutely. Hall of Famer, they might probably put him in there. That's what he achieved. But let's move on to the other guys on the list. So we have, we'll go next guy. Andre SOG Ward. Let's have a look at Andre Jesse Ward. We already know he's got Hall of Famers. Carl Froch. He's got Arthur Abrahams. He's got people like Miguel Kessler. He's got Sergio Cordovez twice. He's got Chad Dawson. You know what I'm saying? He's got like names. How many in Hall of Famers? Quite a lot of them are Hall of Famers, to be fair. Quite a lot of them are Hall of Fames. Carl Froch, I believe, will go in Hall of Fame. Maybe Arthur Abrahams, maybe. What he did at middleweight. And who else? Kessler, I'm not too sure. Was Sergio Cordovez getting the Hall of Fame? Well, his career's still going on, and he just got knocked out recently. Not too sure about him. Chad Dawson, he was quite dominant. These are dominant guys. Andre Ward, in terms of the guys he's beat, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer, goes in the ring. So Andre Ward, great, undefeated, retired fighter. Absolutely, definitely. So now we have to put where we're going to number him, right? So we're going to number him. That's all. Let's go. All right, Joe Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe's got people like Chris Eubank Senior. He's got Jeff Lacey. He's undefeated Kessler, undefeated Jeff Lacey, by the way. Who else has he got on his resume? Kessler, Jeff Lacey. Oh, Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins. Well, I think he's the only man to either beat both of them. So he definitely gets in there. Obviously, he's a Hall of Famer. He's already been inducted into Canister the Hall of Fame already, undefeated. And like I said, great champion, Italian. Another Italian, we've got Rocky Marciano, the Brockton blockbuster. You got Joe Walker. You got Joe Louis. Who else? You got Archie Moore. Yeah, man, them names already. This Hall of Famers already. People can say like they got him at a certain time, but you beat who's in front of you. And then you got Floyd Mayweather, right? But actually, I didn't even do Andre Ward's record. Andre Ward's record is 32 wins with 16 KOs. Joe Calzaghe is 46 wins with 32 KOs. Rocky Marciano, 49 wins with 43 knockouts. Edwin Valero has got the highest knockout percentage with 27 wins with 27 KOs. Floyd Money Mayweather, we've got 50 wins with 27 knockouts. And Floyd Mayweather's resume, Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya. He's got all them guys down at featherweight. He's got Janano Hernandez. He's got Angel Manfredi. He's got names, man. Diego Corrales. Just names upon names upon names. I'm sure I missed out a couple names as well. He's got Shannon. What's it? Shannon. I can't remember his name now. It's got him. He's got Marcus DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley. Names upon names and names. Manny Pacquiao, definitely Hall of Famer. Oscar De La Hoya, former Miguel Cotto, definitely. Shane Mosley, yeah, they're all Hall of Famers. Now, where do you put them? In ranks in terms of names and stuff like that? How do you put them and where? Because obviously, if you're talking about nostalgic, Joe Louis, Archie Moore, and Ezra Charles, hey, Rocky, I think Rocky's resume is tight. Them guys there, them names, pretty good. Just when he beat them, don't matter. Joe Calzaghe, Joe Calzaghe and Andre Ward. I think Andre Ward's kind of get Calzaghe. So if I was to rank them right now, and you guys might think I'm crazy right now, I've got Edwin Valero as coming in at number 5, right? Because there's only 5 of them, right? I'd have Joe Calzaghe, you know, he's got Roy Jones. I got Andre Ward at number 4. Yeah, I've got Joe Calzaghe coming in at Joe Calzaghe's name is but he's got Roy Jones and he's got Bernard Hopkins. See. Pretty good. But it's just when you beat them, innit? Doesn't matter. Joe Calzaghe, number 3. Yeah, I got it 3. And I have Floyd Mayweather number 4, and I have Rocky number 1. Rocky, because he got Ezra Charles and he got Joe Louis, Archie Moore. Like, look at them names there. That's a no. But I know when he beat them, it wasn't at the time. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and them guys there. That's the way I rank it. How do you rank it? What do you see? Let me have a look in the chat. See if anyone's talking about this. No one's in the chat. I guess no one's woke up this time. Everyone's not really interested in this topic because of all the flucker with Wilder and Billy Joe Saunders and the rest of them. But having saying that, it's in the description box, the names of who you think, or where do you put them in the top 5? How do you rank them? Where do you put them? So I'll leave that for you guys to figure out. And I'll get back to you, man. That's why I bring this topic up. It's an interesting topic for me. The retired, who is the greatest retired undefeated boxer? So I'll leave it as that. My name's EJ Boxing Live, and I will catch you later on tonight. Peace.